Hi Sagittarius, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading, and today we have a cool reading. We do, and yeah, the Dreamweaver is here, and also Justice. And Justice in this particular deck is about Penelope and Odysseus. Yeah, and so he went away to war or somewhere, and she had to fight all these men who wanted to, she had to fight off all these men who wanted to sleep with her. Maybe that's going on in this reading, right? But she was able to do it, and then, he devised, or she did, I believe, a contest, and I don't know if he killed all the other men, but basically they were able to get back together, yeah, because of her cleverness, yeah. And so before we begin, though, you guys, if you want your own psychic reading, you can always get one. They're very cool, and they are very insightful. If you want to understand somebody, get a psychic reading, and you can find out where they're coming from. I always recommend getting the one with the tarot at the end, so this is added additional insight. And of course, the Destiny forecasts are still for a limited time on promotion for $50. Get one of those. Go to my website, mysticgem.com. Everything is below. And I have love compatibility readings, and I have changed them a little bit. They are deeper. Yeah, I have charted them in a different way, but these are based on, astrology and numerology. So are the destiny forecasts for your year. It really helps you. Yeah, and the movie stars are using those, and those are fantastic. These love compatibility, and everybody in a union should have one. I also have the I Ching now, and those are $40. Yeah, and they are precise and to the point. And we have the present tense and the future, and this is how it's done. This helps you with decisions or any issue that you are facing right now, even if it doesn't require a decision. Yes, it's based on the Tao. Taoism, really divine, and all the Chinese used it for hundreds and thousands of years. Yeah, they did. Okay, and one last one here if you want to get a free 5-minute psychic reading with Mystic Sense. That's somebody else. That's not me. I'm Mystic Gem. The link is below, and you click on that, and you can check all that out for yourself. Yeah, and that is a free 5-minute psychic reading. Let's get into it. If you want to see my other services, please go to my website. And today we have an extended reading. We do, and I hope you guys are all doing well. And yeah, we start with the Three of Coins, and this talks about building something together. Now she's standing here, and the tower is basically in back of her. The tower's not burning. No, it's not. It's not falling to the ground. She's here in the beautiful kind of garden here, and basically here these hearts with wings are on the tower itself, which is a large building. She could have been Rapunzel, but she said, no, I don't want to be a blonde today. Right? And so here she is, but this is building something. Justice is here. Justice will be done. That's really what this card is. It's not just, we know that when we see justice, it can be justice will be done, but usually this is, something's going to happen here that is fair, that I feel like you're going to build a relationship with somebody, Sagittarius, and for some reason you deserve it, or you're aligned. The universe believes you're aligned with this person. For some, it is a career. It is, and we have the Princess of Cups, and this is love and intuition, and this is an invitation. Yeah, she's kind of like the Page of Cups, so they call her the princess. Yeah, they do. This is Bragween, and and she's been bragging about her partner here. That's silly, right? But Bragween, this card is about an invitation, and I feel like somebody is going to invite you to something. Either that, and for some, you might have a job offer. Yeah, that type of an invitation. That is an invitation for sure. Dreamweaver's here, and here we have the orca whale, and he's up in the sky. We know he's not supposed to be there, so it's a dream, and somebody's weaving a dream, or you are doing it. And the last quarter here, this talks about a harsh lesson learned. Yeah, and this talks about a new moon is coming after some type of difficult difficult, excuse me, you guys, difficult lesson that is being learned. Let's have a look at that. And this is creativity, release, and loss. Once again, things hang in the balance, but this card represents a creative come down that is a natural consequence of a creative success. Yeah, and somebody is more self-aware. You are more self-aware. And this is interesting. It talks about, considering how your habits and patterns of behavior could have contributed to a negative outcome. Yeah, it's time to be honest with yourself. This may be this person's energy, Sagittarius, but, if you are reevaluating your habits or your patterns, that is major growth for you. That is a win, a major win, right? There are no failures in this life. There's only learning lessons. Yeah, we always look at something. If something happened negative, well, what can I learn from that? Yeah, I was telling my daughter something about that, and she's like, oh, yeah, you can look at it like that. Of course, that's the only way to look at it. And so with any aspect of life, to experience the highs, we have to feel the lows. Yeah, life is duality. To enjoy the flow of abundance, we must also endure its ebb. Yeah, the ebb is the difficult. It's kind of, yeah, right? When we talk about the ebb and the flow, the ebb is a little bit more of the difficult part. This card indicates that a time of rest is in order, just long enough to process the journey you've been on. This is about a reassessment. So, yeah, let's get into this reading, you guys, and let's see what we have for you guys, Sagittarius. And we're into 6 minutes. Well, that's okay, because, 6 is a magic number here this morning, isn't it? And because I say it is, right? Yeah, 6. Yeah, the number 6. Yeah, let's see what we got here. Yeah. And 6 is a good number. 6 is a good number in the tarot. It can talk about responsibilities and priorities, but you always get to a better place with a 6. 6 of Swords, you're in transition. 6 of Wands, a victory or an overcoming. 6 of Cups, something's warm and fuzzy. Or something from the past that is, so nostalgic. And we have the 6 of Pentacles, which is sharing. Yeah, so the 6s are good cards. So let's see what we have. If you guys want to learn tarot, we can do that. You can do that as well. It's also on my website. The 8 of Wands is here at the bottom of the deck. Change is coming and growth, Sagittarius. 2 of Cups is your overall energy here. OMG. This looks like a truce. It looks like you could be making up with somebody. The Knight of Wands, the 3 of Cups, the King of Swords, the 4 of Swords, the Page of Cups in the near future. Yeah, and remember we saw Bragween. Yeah, and so Bragween is the Page of Cups in the Lover's Path deck. Yes, she is, except, she fixed her hair more than the page over here. I feel like she did. Let me see. Am I pulling these backwards? Let's help with this because they're to the side and I don't want. Okay, yeah, I thought so. And let's cover the world dancer, okay? She can still celebrate. We're just covering her a little bit here. And the Page of Swords, 2 pages in the deck, and the Princess of Cups, who is the Page of Cups. So we have the Page of Cups twice, the Page of Swords, and a message is coming here. And your readings have been showing up like this. So Sagittarius, either a love offer is coming or some type of creative offer, to join a company, to contract work, or, maybe within a big company you have some type of job offer, something like that. But there's something definitely creative going on. The Princess of Cups can talk about creativity. And Penelope was definitely trying to create an out so she could be with Odysseus, her husband. Yeah, they were trying to get into her bed, and she's like, look, this is 1400 or something like that. And so if I was to let you into my bed, they might burn me at the stake, right? But she didn't want that anyway. She wanted to wait for Odysseus. Yeah, she was in love with Odysseus. And, So in the heart of the matter, Sagittarius, the overall energy here is this 2 of Cups. And the Knight of Wands is crossing it. This is courage and somebody's taking action, or you are. Yeah. So there's a moving forward here, and we saw the 8 of Wands. Well, we still see it. It's here at the bottom of the deck. It's about change and growth. Yes. And yeah, eights are really good numbers too. Yeah, they are in the tarot. Let's see what else we have. The Three of Cups with the Ace of Swords. OMG, there's a couple interesting cards in this reading. The Four of Cups and the Eight and the Five of Cups as well. Uh mhm. And there's a harsh lesson learned here with the last quarter moon. Yeah. So this harsh lesson that has been learned here about somebody has reevaluated their behavior and their patterns, right? Me and my son were having this conversation yesterday about somebody, and we're like, yeah, your patterns create your life, your lifestyle, your habits. So, but you can change them anytime. That's the whole thing about the human. We can change your thought process, change your mind, change your life. That's how it is, right? Five of Cups is here. Four of Cups here. And the Four of Cups sits in the outcome, the potential outcome. So I feel like something is being let go here, or maybe resisted. Because that's what Penelope did. She says, I don't want all this. I just want Odysseus. Yeah. That's what she wanted, Odysseus. She says, get away. So somebody here is being resisted in this reading because the Four of Cups is a resistance. Yeah, it is. In this reading, it is because of Penelope. Yeah. Let's get a card on the overall energy one more time. Let's put one more card here. We have the Three of Swords here. OMG here, right? Yeah. So, there's heartbreak or major disappointment. For me, it looks like somebody's coming to return to you. The Six of Cups is at the bottom of the deck underneath the Eight of Wands, Sagittarius. Right? Can you guys see these cards? Let's put the camera up a little bit more here. Yeah. And so here there was some type of disappointment in the past with somebody here. Maybe it's career, could be, possibly. The cups can be about creativity, right? Six of Cups, but somebody's coming to right a wrong here, because that's what justice is about. It's about resisting these men here, resisting somebody and waiting for him, but it's about righting a wrong, because this card, Justice, talks about justice will be done. Yeah, it will be done. So it hasn't been done yet. No, it hasn't. She's there sewing, or whatever they called these sewing machines, looms, embroidery looms. I don't know, but back in the day, that's what they used, right? And we have the Ace of Swords and the Three of Cups, and this is helping you. So this is a decision, I believe, in this reading to reconnect with you on some level. Or this is your own decision to create something in your life. There's a whole new attitude in this reading, and attitude changes everything. Yeah, you ever go somewhere and you went to the same place a few different times, and you might have come back with the same experience, possibly, maybe, 1, 2, 3 times. You go the fourth time and you come back with a different experience because you had a different attitude. Yeah, it's super interesting how there's that little shift that can change so much, right? And that's what the human experience is about, right? Yeah. That's right. It is about humans can change their perspective. We are the only, every generation can change your perspective, as opposed to an animal who cannot. So basically, because of our minds, yeah. And so, we can change our attitude, change our lives, change your thoughts, change your reality, yeah. So here is the King of Swords down here. We see the decisions, we see the clarity in this reading. Ace of Swords is clarity. So, Sagittarius, you're very clear on something, or your person is. There's this clarity here in this reading and this humility. Like, I'm going to do things the right way. I'm going to bring justice. I'm weaving my dream. You guys remember that song, Dream Weaver? Okay, King of Swords shows up right here, and this is coming into play. Here's the decision in love right here. We'll get a card with it. Yes, we will. And we have the King of Cups. Look at that. Here's a divine couple. This is somebody making a decision for a divine couple. Maybe there's, lots of water signs here, maybe, but you're not one, Sagittarius, not really. But Six of Pentacles, unless, your rising sign is a water sign and your whole chart is nice and flowy and watery, then maybe, right, could be you. But here, Six of Pentacles in the readings, this is a decision for sharing and fairness. Yeah. It's interesting how justice here with Penelope, it was about making things fair. She said, oh no, you're not going to step in here. I'm waiting for my man. This is what's fair here. This is what is just. And the Four of Swords sits in the past. It's a dreaming here, like Dreamweaver. It's a, I want this. It's a, I'm meditating here. I'm reflecting, maybe learning. Meditation brings calmness and growth, spiritual growth. Yeah, maybe, but he's in the church, definitely. Maybe somebody has gone to confession. It could be. I'm not going though, but but I do try to figure out my wrongs, definitely. I just don't go say it to somebody. We have the Knight of Wands here, and the Page of Cups, and here's the Knight of Wands as well. And so this is taking action to bring news to you or an invitation. So if this is about your career, this is a job offer for you, Sagittarius. Some type of creative job offer. But I feel like this is love for the majority of you. The Five of Cups, it's sitting in your advice. So with that sitting there, this person could be grieving. It's possible this is you, like let it go, whatever. Because there's a letting go of something here, because there's a huge growth spurt. And we also have the Hermit with it. And let's get another card. And the King of Wands is reversed here. And that's you, Sagittarius. You could be saying, what? And so the Virgo, this could be a Virgo. I mean, it's the Hermit, you guys. But this could be somebody has regret. This is your advice, that somebody is regretting maybe leaving you, possibly. Because there's a huge, growth here. And an understanding of somebody, of their own. There's a major understanding here. The World card sits in your environment. This is closing out cycles. And a maturity, a lesson learned, see? And the last quarter is a lesson learned. This is a very Saturnian card, the World card, a very Saturn-like card. Saturn speaks of lessons and restrictions. Yeah, Saturn's like the principal that calls you in and, tells you you're in trouble. Yeah, I remember I had a principal like that, and I was a good girl. So I'm like, what? What kind of oppression is this, right? We have the Two of Cups. Again. Yeah, and this is a lesson learned. Somebody knows that they really love something and that they have to change their attitude, and they have. And your hopes and fears, Sagittarius, is the Page of Swords. Here you are hoping. I feel like to hear from this person, Four of Wands. Or you're hoping to create stability for yourself. You're hoping for movement. You could be hoping for a celebration. You could be hoping for marriage. Four of Wands. You're hoping to hear. I feel like you're hoping to hear about. You're waiting for an offer. Yeah, you look like you're waiting for an offer. And in the outcome, potential outcome, you guys, these are general readings. We have the Four of Cups. Here he says, I don't want that. I want this Two of Cups over here, showing up twice. Yeah, I don't want that. Whatever's in that cup, take it away, right? Yeah, and let's see what else we have with it. The Queen of Swords. So this right here, Sagittarius, it's possible this person here is discerning that, thinking you're going to reject them because of this whole learning. Yeah, this is a badass reading. Yeah, I hope I don't get in trouble for saying that, right? But remember, the donkey is the ass, right? Yeah, he is. And your person's cards for the extended are the Three of Spades. This is the same thing as the Three of Swords. We saw that in the tarot reading we just did. In the heart of the matter, the Three of Swords is here. The Three of Swords, Sagittarius, is the Three of Spades. We see different hats here. This talks about closing out cycles. This is the beaver hat. I don't know what maybe it looks like a beaver. Maybe that's the beaver hat. I don't remember. But these are two different hats. And the top hat took over. This is like cycles ending. Crossing your person is the Ace of Cups. It is called the Ace of Hearts here. And we see the quills. I feel like there's an invitation. The bird has brought the quill. Yeah. This is an invitation in itself. It is a message of love. And this is crossing your person. This may be challenging them, and why it's all happening here. And when I say challenging, it's because the Three of Swords starts the reading for your person. Yeah, this person's closing out some cycles here with the World card and the Five of Cups and the Four. Here's the Six of Pentacles, and here is the couple sharing arm in arm, walking here together. They're very into what the other person has to say. This is a couple that stays together through thick and thin, yeah, and good and bad and all this kind of stuff. And this is your person's, the beginning of their extended. We're going to end this reading right now. If you guys want to see the extended, it is part of the monthly membership. Yeah, and those are all super affordable. I mean, it's one monthly, and it is. And thank you so much for joining me here. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Get your I Ching reading if you have a decision or an issue that is bothering you. It really helps with your perspective on things. It sure does. Thanks so much, you guys.